Human spirit is an amazing thing. The fight for survival, just what kicks in when you are faced with such things. Amazing things can be done when you put your mind to it and your spirit to it.
There isn't a man, woman, or child who has not in some way been touched by breast cancer. This is a cause that everyone identifies with.
One of my best friends just was diagnosed in January. And what struck me is she only told 2 people. So all the people that we hear about are just reflective of all the people that we don't.
I've watched as my grandmother had breast cancer, and I watched her have surgeries and get better. I've watched my mom suffer through 2 different bouts of breast cancer. I watched my aunt and myself have had 2 different occurrences of breast cancer. So it's personal to me.
I think I was 15, and my aunt, my very favorite aunt, was diagnosed. She lived 5 more years, and then I lost my mother-in-law for the same thing, and then my sister was diagnosed, but she's 14 years, survived.
The emotions and the feelings that you go through, the fact that you're feeling so fragile, but you know you have to find the strength.
And I think it was really hard for my mom, like she had to just go on with life like it hadn't happened to her. It was kind of, you sweep this under the carpet, you don't talk openly about it.
The one thing that kept going through my mind during that period was my children, my kids.
My children were 3 and 7 when I was first diagnosed. If they could find a cure within my lifetime, that would just give me peace of mind that other children don't have to watch their mothers go through this. That's the hardest part.
We are in DC, and we are going to be running the global race for the cure. This is so awesome.
It is. This is so exciting.
I like pinning my number on before. That way I don't have to deal with it in the morning. Even though I always say that, and then I end up redoing it in the morning.
She's hitting the 5-year mark right now of recovery from her second occurrence, and she said herself that this is the point where it seems like there is life beyond.
So why do you think we do this? Do you think we do it for my mom, for Grandma, for Aunt Carolyn?
I'm just going to put running on hope.
It's given her the confidence and the excitement to continue living.
The Global Race is really the showcase race of the Komen Race for the Cure series. So it's a special one for all of us to come out because you're in our nation's capital. You got 60,000 participants, and it really symbolizes what we're all about.
New Balance has been an incredible partner from the very early days of starting this organization because we have shared values, believing in healthy lifestyles, believing in confronting an issue like breast cancer proactively.
20 years ago, nobody even knew who the Komen Foundation was. It was just starting up, and they got behind it, and they've stayed consistently behind it for 20 years.
New Balance has never been shy about putting our logo on their products. This is so important to us. These are places we could never reach people. This is a partnership in awareness. This is a partnership in our mission.
We decided last year when we had a conversation to celebrate our 20th anniversary, we should take the very best of the best and have a pink shoe.
I think it's awesome. It's bold. It's a really proud color to wear, and I think it's just that. It's got personality and fierceness.
The tongue can be customized with in honor of, in memory of, and you can have someone's name embroidered on it.
And it's, a really cool, unique way to customize an iconic, domestically made shoe and show respect for this great cause.
Komen is a fantastic organization, and not only are they generating lots of interest in making sure that research dollars go to the cause, but I think we're very excited to work with them to promote understanding, to promote prevention.
It's personal for us. It comes from our founders and our owners on down to the folks that are on the factory floor making some of our shoes, particularly the ones in the Lace Up for the Cure collection. And there's a little bit extra that goes into those. You can tell that we spend a little bit more time with them.
My wife was diagnosed 6 years ago, so she's a 6-year survivor. When I see the shoes with a pink ribbon, I know that I have made a lot of them and it makes me proud to be part of the fight for the cause.
We tell this story, but we're not unique. I mean, there were more than 50,000 people here that have similar stories. They all have been touched by it in some way.
We love being out at these events because it really takes running and shows you the impact that it can have on the world we're living in.
Coming out to these events and seeing these women and seeing the supporters. It's not just the breast cancer survivors, but it's the supporters of these events. Running renews my spirit.
But just walking down that parade, people are like cheering us on and thanking and crying, and I am like in tears because really it's them. I thank them. I thank everybody out there who makes that commitment for the fight against breast cancer.
I guess Ann Davis said it best. She, at our 100th anniversary, said it's not enough to do well, we have to do good. And it's a wonderful sense of pride to know that you're affiliated with a company like New Balance who supports an initiative like the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
There's an old quote that says the human spirit is stronger than anything that can happen to it. All the survivors here are proof of that. Ladies and gentlemen, when you run today, run knowing that in your lifetime we're going to cure breast cancer.
Bonding and the emotional connection between the people who align themselves with this and go to these kinds of things is just wonderful.
We've come so far with breast cancer, but I don't think we've come far enough. We've got a long road to go.
One person diagnosed with breast cancer, that's one too many.
I really badly want a cure. I don't want to see my daughter go through cancer.
I think she's amazing. My mom is one of the strongest, most incredible people that I know. I mean, that's what I always tell people. She's my hero.